Dan the man with the master plan. What's going on with that? As always, enjoy your videos. Very informative. You know, always giving that little extra edge, you know, that helps you make that transition to the raw and being inspired, and you know, just confirming that inner voice that says be true to who you are, you know. So couple things. First off, had a friend of mine that took me to a bookstore yesterday, and you know, they have awesome place, nice family environment, you know, good vibes. They got, you know, books and CDs, DVDs, games, you name it, they got it, you know, and good, you know, reasonable prices, and enjoyed myself. Got, you know, some books and movies and a couple of CDs. Well, whatever. I got some stuff. So, but I was in there and I was actually looking for a book called Fit for Life by Harvey Watkins. I heard some good things about that book. There's a lot of good info in there, and so I looked for that, and they didn't have that. So I was like, well, let me get something, you know, because you know, just like G.I. Joe say, knowing is half the battle, you know. And then I do believe that knowledge is power. Even to take it to a spiritual aspect, you know, the Bible says that, you know, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. So that tells me that, you know, making this transition, making, you know, these choices to go raw, to live a life that's, you know, high raw, you know, and just getting that mindset of, you know, taking care of my health, my vitality, my you know, myself, as far as the physical aspect, emotional aspect, spiritual aspect. You know, I have to learn, you know, I have to relearn good habits, you know, I have to relearn good, you know, mantras in my mind of what I'm doing, you know, because it is a process. So I went and got this book, Carol Alt, Eating in the Raw, and I've skimmed through it. I haven't read the whole thing. I just kind of skimmed through it, and it looks got a lot of good info in here. Now, one thing, her recipes and stuff are, I would say, 95% raw, because she does. There's some recipes like for sandwiches. She does have bread on here, like this one right here, the Hungry Man sandwich. Yeah, she okay, I'll just read this a little bit. It said, most breads I recommend, like manna, Ezekiel, and Genesis, are not truly raw, but because they are sprouted, they at least don't have potentially harmful gluten. The only true raw breads I found are in raw food restaurants and specialty shops. So like I said, it's not completely raw, but, you know, given the options is, you know, it's the best options of, you know, what's available. So I got that, and another announcement is, hey, what's up? Come here. This is my kitty. Well, she wanna. Okay, there she goes. Can't really see her good, but oh yeah, another announcement. In the next coming weeks, and actually I might have a video Saturday. Well, probably before the weekend's out. I have my transportation now, so I've been making it my mission to go to farmers markets. We have a couple here. We have it's a little coffee shop that has a farmers market, and I went there yesterday, and I actually wasn't planning on going there. I had something else to do, and oh, okay, she wants to get down. Where's she going? Okay, all right. Yeah, I actually wasn't planning on going there, but I had something else to do, and that fell through. So I was like, well, let me go ahead. So, because if I'd known I was going, I would have took my camcorder and made a video. But and you know, the farmers market here, they're just getting started, you know, so there wasn't a lot of people there. They only had 2 vendors there, and one was like a husband and wife, and they had like meats and jellies and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, not really what I was looking for. And the other guy, he mainly had like herbs and stuff. You know, he had like some basil and oregano, and I know one of your favorites, he had like fresh cilantro, and so I was like, well, I said I'm gonna get something, but you know, he didn't really, cause I was looking for more like fruits and vegetables. Well, he did have some bok choy. I was like, oh, I seen Dan use that for. He had some bok choy and like this lettuce that was like, it looked like a patty. I forgot to ask him what kind that was, but he said it was some kind of lettuce. But it was I don't know, it was odd, but I was like, well, I wasn't gonna get that, but at least not this go around. But what I did get, I'm gonna show you. And it's so cool. I like this. I love this. I got some wheatgrass, and it came in the pot and everything. And you know, like this is already grown. He sold the pots, and he had like the bags with the seeds, so like you could grow your own. Or I decided to get the kind that's already grown. He was like, you know, you just cut it and you know eat it, and you know make a soup or juice it or whatever, and then it grows back in like a few days. And I was like, that's so awesome. And he's like, you know, this pot will last about 5 or 6 months. You know, I'm like, cool, that's what's up, man. This was like $7. You know, so that was awesome. So I got that, and I will start eating that very soon. So yeah, that was awesome. So we got the city has a farmers market that's gonna start in May. That'll be on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I will be going there. And then the one I went to at the college place, they have theirs on Tuesdays, which starting on the 16th, they're gonna have it on the other side of the building, and like it's a block, and they're gonna block off the whole block and like have a whole bunch of vendors. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be it's kind of a mini version of, you know, when you was in Santa Monica, that farmers market, like a mini version of that. And I will be making a video of that. And I'm going to the farmers market. We got the fairgrounds, and I'm going to go up there, and I'll make a video of that probably Saturday. So, you know, making these moves, man, and I'm working on getting my juicer. Oh man, I gotta make it. I got a juicer. I got the Jack Lane juicer on layaway, so I gotta make a payment on that now I think about it. Yeah, so you know, that's about all that's going on with me. And you know, I'm still, you know, making these moves, man. You know, you inspired me to do this, and you know, it's definitely a learning process. I have my ups and my downs. You know, I have my setbacks, my times when I give in to temptation, and you know, when I'm still, sometimes I still overeat, I still, you know, do things, you know, I still have these bad habits. But you know, my thing is, you know, my mindset is let me see, ooh, time's getting low. My mindset is you know, I'm in this for the long haul, you know. So I know, you know, I get frustrated with my, you know, my setbacks and, you know, shortcomings, but like I say, I'm in this for the long haul. So, you know, I fall down, I get back up, you know, I keep it moving, you know. So that's the thing, and I think that'll about do it for this video. So I'll see you guys when I see you. Keep doing what you're doing, and I look forward to seeing more videos. And you should do some videos about with your training, man. You know, for your race coming up. You need to do some videos for that, man. I'd like to see that. All right, Doc. Peace.